At this time, can the host please start the webinar?
Started.
Good morning and welcome to the New York City Council vote of the Committee on Parks and Recreation. At this time, can everyone please silence your cell phones? Thank you for your cooperation. Chair, we are ready to begin.
Thank you so much, Sergeant. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Committee on Parks and Recreation hearing on February 16th. Thank you all to my colleagues and members of the committee who have joined. I'd like to read their names for the record. Those who are present: Councilmember Moya, Councilmember Lee, Councilmember Marte, Councilmember Menon, Councilmember Narcisse, Councilmember Ressler, Councilmember Ung, and Councilmember Carr. And Councilmember Eric Dinowitz, nice of you to join us. Welcome. Fashionably late here. I don't know about that. Chair's been here. Good morning. I am Councilmember Shekhar Krishnan, and I'm pleased to chair the Committee on Parks and Recreation. Today, the committee will vote on Intro 897, a bill that would ceremonially co-name 129 thoroughfares and public places throughout the city. We first considered this bill at a Parks Committee hearing on January 31st. Of the many honorees proposed by this piece of legislation, I'd like to call attention to a couple of co-namings that I am proud to have sponsored. One would be Bangladesh Street on 73rd Street in Jackson Heights, honoring the Bangladeshi community of our city and recognizing the contributions that they have made and continue to be made by this community. It is the heart of our community, a Bangladeshi community in Jackson Heights, and a reflection of their power and presence in Jackson Heights and across New York City. I am so proud about this co-naming and what it really reflects of the vibrant Bangladeshi culture and community here in Jackson Heights. Another co-naming would recognize John Brown Way, which would honor John Brown, an Irish immigrant who served in the U.S. Army and later became a local business and civic leader who engaged in providing needed aid to other immigrants and countless charitable activities. Looking forward to his co-naming as well in our community of Elmhurst. Finally, Asif Rahman Way would honor Asif Rahman, who tragically died at the young age of 22 when he was struck by a freight truck on Queens Boulevard. Asif was a Bangladeshi immigrant who excelled in school and was a graduate of Queens College. His tragic death spurred his mother, Lizzie Rahman, to create a campaign to make Queens Boulevard safer. As a result, over 10,000 people, hundreds of businesses, and dozens of organizations have supported the campaign by signing petitions, participating in community design workshops, and local rallies, all of which have helped to make changes to Queens Boulevard, resulting in a safer street for pedestrians. It used to be called the #1 boulevard of death in Queens because of the numerous pedestrian fatalities. However, over the years, because of the work by our community, led along the way by Mother Lizzie Rahman, I'm proud that today there have been substantial improvements to Queens Boulevard to make it safer. I am so grateful for Lizzie Rahman's advocacy on behalf of her son, and now the memory of her son, despite his tragic death, will live on in our hearts, in our minds, and in the streets of New York City. I am so grateful to Lizzie Rahman and the work that we'll continue to do to make our streets safer for pedestrians. I'd like to welcome all who have come to participate in this hearing, and I urge my colleagues to vote in favor of this legislation. Thank you again, and now we'll take a roll call. Oh, and we've also been joined by Councilmember Holden.
Good morning, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Parks and Recreation. Introduction 897. Chair Krishnan.
Aye.
Holden.
Aye.
Thank you. Moya.
Aye.
Thank you. Dinowitz.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye.
Marte.
Aye.
Menon.
Aye.
Narcisse.
Aye.
Ressler.
Aye.
Ung.
Aye.
Velasquez.
She's coming. I'd like to ask the clerk to, if we can hold the vote open for a few minutes for Councilmember Velasquez.
Sure. Carr.
Permission to explain my vote?
Yes.
Thank you, Chair. I just want to say a few words about this co-naming bill and focus my comments on one of them in particular that I had said at the last hearing on this bill, which is for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, so-called. I continue to have great reservations about this particular co-naming. This is an individual who, again, at the root of his organization, had anti-Semitism and spoke about it throughout his life, among many, many other controversial words and deeds. And in my opinion, he is not worthy of having a street co-naming in the city of New York, and we should not even be considering this today, but here we are. And I feel that he fails every test we could possibly put forward, the test based on the values and views of today and the values and views of the time in which he lived and worked. And so in my opinion, I think in the opinion of many in this body and many in the public at large, this is not something we should be doing today. But unfortunately, it is packaged with 128 other names, many of whom I know to be absolutely worthy of this distinction, and I refuse to allow them to be held hostage to this particular individual in this package. And so with that said, I vote aye.
Thank you. Councilmember Velasquez.
I echo the sentiments of my colleague David Carr. I vote aye on all.
Thank you. By a vote of 12 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, Introduction 897 has been adopted by the committee. Mr. Chair, that is a full committee.
Thank you so much, and this hearing is now adjourned.